What the? Oh, God, go away. Christ almighty. Ah, it's a bit big. Oh. There we go. Andy, thank you. Where am I? Oi, oi. Right, you go there. Right. Yeah, I know I'm live. Oh, if anyone's lurking in Twitch, ads will start in 20 seconds. Let us bring up YouTube. Ah, the bruise at 10. Yep, go to my channel. There, I'm there. Oh my god. Let us bring up YouTube. Ah, the bruise at 10. Everyone, go and follow my left eye. There, I'm there. Right, back here we go. Ooh, I've got 3 people already. Hello, everyone. We'll give it the standard 10 minutes, shall we? Before starting. So, another 4 minutes. You might see me moving around a lot, like in my chair. My right ankle is being a menace. The alcohol is taking off the edge, but it's still annoying. Yeah. What are you gonna do? Westridging has apologised after he was recorded making a joke with Shabana Mahmood about the early release scheme. It comes as Andy Burnham has chosen a raft of new ministers. Yeah. Oh look, West Streeting being a prick. Who'd have thunk it? I didn't want him back in cabinet. Odious little prick. Oh, fun though. 528 votes is piss all. Rejoice, comrades. Miss Hire in the chat. Hello, my dear. It's all been fun and games, hasn't it? The 2 main ones I wanted gone. Rejoice. They still fucking exist. So, Pat McFadden and Douglas Alexander. Wes is trash. Defence Secretary now. Make it make sense, Miss Hire, please. Thank you. I like that tier list Helena done. The only one in S tier, Ed. I agree. I don't like the fact that he's moved them from fucking energy and net zero and put them into foreign. Burnham, what you doing, man? Yes. Oh, thank you, my dear. Thank you. It's always great to have you in chat, by the way, my darling. We will see how he does in his new brief, shall we? At least he's not in fucking health and social care. Is that my 10 minutes? Oh no, another minute yet. We'll wait. I give it the 10 minutes so everyone has time to come in. I might have actually started early enough. Ooh, werewolf. Werewolf. I'll go and DM the supermod. Supermod, where are you? Yeah. Don't let food burn. Make sure food cooked, but not, well, I like crispy, but there's a difference between crispy and burnt. Make sure it's cooked. Don't make yourself ill. But yes, make sure thing in the oven cooks so tasty. Right, there is the 10 minutes. Right, shall we? I can't, this doesn't seem to be sitting right. Maybe I'm in the wrong position. Give me a second. Is that better? That's it. I was sitting in the wrong position. Funny. Fix you. Right, shall we? Gee, look at that mug. Fuck it.
Is it a nest of singing birds? Isn't it a vicious cull of Starmer allies? Are you happy to be Education Secretary? Yeah, and can you keep the party united? Are you disappointed not to be Chancellor? Right, I'm back on Downing Street once again, as you might have heard just then. And I'm here because Andy Burnham's got the band together for the first time ever. This is the new cabinet and his new start, trying to make good his promise to give us all a bit more breathing space, with a cut to VAT on electricity bills from October the 1st. And it's going to cost the government
I don't care how much it's going to fucking cost. It's £45 a year. That's it. Me and Super Hubby going out for like 3 or 4 pints is like 40 quid. So there we go. He has bought us an afternoon in the pub. Couple hours at least. Beth Rigby is so shit-lib. She is indeed, Reza. Ooh, politics. Rejoice, comrades. Reza Lindsay in chat. Hello, hello, Reza. Fucking hell, carry on,
about
Beth.
£850 million, which Burnham says will be paid for by scrapping Keir Starmer's very unpopular digital ID card plan. And it's going to save you about 45 quid a year on your bills. It's not loads, but it is a start. And it's just one of the measures that Andy Burnham's going to roll out.
Not loads, it's fucking piss all. It's piss all, Beth. What the fuck? Fucking hell.
Out in the coming days to try to help ease the cost of living pressure for all of us. But the Labour Party, for all the fanfare here at Andy Burnham's arrival yesterday, is not a nest of singing birds. And that was made very clear by the outgoing Chief Secretary to the Prime Minister.
Yeah, it's a PR stunt. Well said, Miss Hire. That's getting fucking pinned. Pin that. Pinned. Truth gets pinned. To all my Twitch chatters, check the emotes. Bye, Darren. Bye.
That's this guy, Darren Jones, because he said that while the policy was sound, the financing for it, well, that was not. He tweeted that the digital ID programme, which was meant to pay for this policy, was actually unfunded. So it looks like that massive pile of Starmer loyalists, be that Peter Kyle, Darren Jones, Lord Hermer, David Lammy, Liz Kendall, I could go on, it looks like that could come back to bite Burnham. And it's a clear...
Right, the only one that I wanted, other than the ones that you've already got right, Steve Reed, gone, fucking hell, yes, bring it. That man was a monster. He can fuck off. I'm glad he's no longer in cabinet, and Beth has her old job back. Hopefully, she'll be good. Hopefully. Time will tell. Don't worry, your lass will be keeping an eye. I didn't want her in cabinet. I wanted her yeeted. Apparently, Andy didn't hear us all. Oh well. So you're not that desperate to get Scotland back, then, are you? And you're going to devolve anything to us? Just a thought. And please, yeah, take Annis out of Glasgow, please. He keeps on trying to get a fucking constituency, and Glasgow tells him where to fucking shove it. I think I'm the only seat he hasn't ran in here in this city. Mm. He was born and brought up. He grew up in the south side, the other side of the river, down that way. So my windows are over there. That is south. That is north. Oh, no, technically north's up that way, up there. South's down there. West, east. Didn't get rid of Miss Panopticon. Fucking brilliant.
A reminder that another really big job in this new Prime Minister's in tray is uniting this Labour Party. And he made a good show of trying to land that message at Cabinet today.
We feel like a good team. I think we're going to work really well together.
Citation needed.
One team. It's a one.
Oh. It should have made Lavery Secretary for Scotland. Do you want to know something? I think we would have been happy with that. A lot of us actually love Lavery up here. Yeah. Christ, I think we might even have taken Trickett as well. But yeah, Ian Lavery, Scottish Secretary. We've had Scottish secretaries before who weren't even educated, let alone born up here. Don't get so like I think one of the ones that she appointed back in the 80s, I think one of them wasn't Scottish, and he was made Scottish secretary. But all the ones from like Rifkind onward, they've all been Scottish to varying degrees. Like they were all born here. Like some of the Tory ones, Scottish, still Tory scum. She would be Miss Hire. She definitely would. Yeah. 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 I believe you would anyone. Oh God, can't I really say anyone while Ian Murray still fucking exists. Fuck Doogie's second in command, Kirsty McNeil. Would she be better than her boss? I don't know. She might have been. So it looks like the Scottish office is staying exactly the same. Which means he's not serious about being nicer to us and devolving some powers up to us, because Douglas Alexander is shit and he doesn't want any powers to come north again. He doesn't. Neither did Anna, oddly enough, either. The two of them are a pair of bastards.
team approach.
I think you got the message. What he also wanted to land with his new team was that cutting the cost of living will be the #1 priority around that cabinet table.
So I do a PR stunt like that, 45 quid a year, like getting rid of VAT. Yeah. Rejoice, comrades. John the Brazen. Hopefully, Green Councillor at some point in the future. Hi, John. Yeah. No, like look at Offord. Tory. Fucking Tory. Hi.
We need to be a cost of living government.
It was Keir Starmer's mission too, but he fell short. So it's the same message, but with a very different messenger. And the big question now is...
Yes, Alex Hammond. Still dead. Oh, yeah, I remember that as well. You have to remember how old I am. Like, oddly enough, the only person that from my formative years, when I moved down here and stuff, the only one that that actually despised him was my granddad. Like, the amount of revulsion my granddad had for Alex Hammond was just it was epic. And he explained to me what he was like in the past, and what he's like, what he was going to be like in the future. He said Granddad was a bit of a prognosticator, a political prognosticator, and he explained to me what Salmond was like back in like the 70s and the 80s and stuff. So yeah, said no, he's a careerist. He actually swore, and he swore. It was just me and my uncle. My gran was out shopping. She was at Anniesland Cross, and we were having a really good political discussion. It was amazing. I loved it. He actually swore, "No, he's a careerist bastard, Katie." And my uncle just, "What the dad?" Well, Father, you get called Father here in Glasgow. Father, you swore. I thought you didn't like swearing. He said, "No. I use that. I like using it for this individual." He said, "No. Don't trust him, Kate. Honestly, don't trust him." Did you like the best ones actually come from where you were raised? Oh, Winnie and Annabelle Ewing, by the way, as well. They're from the east. They're up from Perthshire, Fife sort of area. So you're a Winnie fan. Oh yeah, love Winnie. I've met her a few times. So that's Winifred Ewing, by the way. Winifred Ewing. What the actual hell? Yeah, Mary not being in politics anymore makes me sad. I miss her. Welcome, my left eye raiders. You have reached Katie Marshall 4340 on the YouTube, or Madcat79 Scotty Eye on Twitch if you want to come over here. I'm a Scottish disabled Marxist streamer. I talk about health and social care issues, health and disability issues, and politics, and some history flavour as well. Welcome in, Lefty, you legend. Thank you for the raid. Feel free to stick around. We'll be getting on to the main event in a minute.
Can Andy Burnham speak to a divided Labour Party and country in a way Keir Starmer could not?
No, he can't. He's a Blairite bastard. Simply put. Yeah. I feel she had to do it. She explained she had to do it for mental health, and I completely agree. Some of the stories that I've heard from people who used to be in the House of Commons from the SNP and stuff, saying no, the place is absolutely fucking toxic. The ones who actually want to be there to actually represent us and try to get at least something from Westminster for the Scottish people, they try their best, but obviously most of the Westminster governments have treated the SNP and by extension the Scottish people with utter contempt. Utter contempt. Hello, Davinia. Correct. Hello, Andy. Are you just back from having a walk? Well, taking the dog for a walk. Ian McKenna. I can't understand a word she says. What, Beth or me? I try to enunciate where I can. But for forewarning, I will be ranting in a minute. Well, I'm trying to think what S&P that would have been. Joanna Cherry probably would be one of them. Trying to think. Yeah, she did. Oh, sweetie. Yeah, well, Joanna Cherry's the most high-profile one, really. She's a KC, by the way. A couple of Burks. I assume I know it's. I'm assuming it's you, GLG. Did you celebrate? Yeah. Thank fuck for that. See you later, Joanna. Go down. Okay. No, you're not. Behave yourself. Oh, 2 hours ago. Nearly 3, actually. Scottish Labour leader Anna Sauer to join Burnham's government, Sky News understands. Anna Sauer is set to become a minister in Andy Burnham's government via the House of Lords. What the actual fuck? Make sure they're clean. Loki does have a nasty habit of shedding because husky. The MSP made headlines in February. Christ, was that February? Christ, time moves too fucking fast these days, crying out loud. Fuck. The MSP made headlines in February when he unilaterally held a hastily organised press conference and called on Starmer to resign. Yeah, that went well for him. Ian is more like, exactly, Miss Hire, exactly. Because husky, exactly, because husky. Oh, thank you, my left eye. Yeah, 400 plus MPs, and they still have to pull tunnel in via the Lords, apparently. Apparently. Right, I will speak for myself only. Everyone in the comments in chat, feel free to you don't need to say whatever your reasons or anything. For me, personally, he campaigned for Better Together. I want independence. I don't like Westminster. They don't treat us like we should be treated. Quite a lot of the people in the House of Commons treat most of the Scottish parties who get sent down there, especially the SNP. No Scottish Greens down there yet. I don't think any of us would actually run to be a Scottish Green MP. Not. Why would we want to go down there? We don't think Westminster should exist, really. Well, I don't anyway. So, campaign for Better Together. He was in both Blair and Brown's cabinet. Brown is a traitor to his home nation, as far as I'm concerned. And don't get me wrong, he done good things, being the mayor of Greater Manchester. The B network looks great. I want to bring the buses here in Glasgow under public hands. So, like, basically, the council runs it. That was a good thing he done there. Round of applause for that, for the B network. But he spearheaded PFI. I don't like PFI. Just do better public procurement. Set up a thing, an office, or a department to do a thing. Like, case in point, publicly owned energy. That might be an idea. Doesn't look like he's going to be doing that. Mind you, we'll see what Miata Funbula does now that she's in energy and net zero. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. So there's a few issues that I've got with him now that he's Prime Minister. Plus, he's kept Douglas Alexander and that Glaswegian fucking demon, Pat McFadden, in cabinet. And now with Healy, former Defence Secretary, and Pat McFadden still in post in Caxton House, I am fucking terrified. Way to go, Burnham. The two main ones I wanted you to fucking yeet out the cabinet still exist. We'll see what comes out. Depending on what he does, I might actually have some nice things to say about him. But we will see, as always. I will temper myself, don't worry. We'll see how it goes. It is understood that Sarwar will leave the Scottish Parliament and step down as Scottish Labour leader to take up position in Burnham's government as a junior trade minister. He's a dentist by trade before he became a politician. Yeah. So, trade minister? Seems a bit odd. Jonathan Reynolds has already been appointed as Secretary of State for a beefed-up Ministry of Business, Innovation, Science and Trade. But Sarwar will become a Minister of State in that department. So that means he's a junior minister in that department, that ministry. In order to join Burnham's government, it is understood he will be given a peerage, so he does not need to stand in a parliamentary by-election to work in the Westminster government. But by receiving a peerage, he must leave the Scottish Parliament. That is one of the explicit rules. You're not allowed to be in the other place and Holyrood. You can maybe try to finagle it if you're like an MSP and an MP, but the rules are very explicit. You're not allowed to be a peer. So he has to give up his list seat, which means whoever's top of the list for Glasgow. By the way, Sarwar's one of my list MSPs. here in Glasgow. Yay! Rejoice, Glasgow. The wank's going. But all right, I'll finish reading this. Sauer led Scottish Labour to joint second place with Reform in the recent devolved elections in May, with the party losing 4 seats, winning only 2 more than the Scottish Greens. Just call me Dave. Yeah, he's managing to fail upwards. Delightful. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it, Ian? Fuck. Is that all? So right, let me explain. I'm working on it. What do you think of the new cabinet, Lefty? I'm not enthused, really. We'll see how they do, as always. Right, obviously we know how Pat McFadden and Douglas Alexander and Heidi Alexander, who else has remained in post? Shabana, obviously, kept her job. We know exactly what they're going to be like. They're just going to carry on doing their brief, essentially. And I don't like any of it. I really don't. Right, let me explain. So yes, he has to give up his seat in Holyrood. Literally not allowed to be an MSP and a peer. So one good thing they actually set up, they basically hamstrung the SNP and any sort of pro-independence parties with the way they set it up. Rejoice, we have a Welsh techie god. Hi, Specs. Yeah, it's the PM's job to tell them what to do. Well, he appoints them and gives them their overall vote. Yes, this is what I want to achieve. Set your mandarins, which is basically the civil service, to come up with blah, 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 blah thing. Whatever blah, blah, blah thing it is. No, like, easy for Raina. Build houses. Build council houses mostly, but build houses. Hypnotising tits. Hypno Bob. Middle managers. Oh, that's funny, Omaha. I like that. It's going to happen, yeah. So, right, he can't be appear and be in Holyrood. So, yay. Bye, Annas. See you later. Don't let the door hit your arse on the way out. Whoever's on the list gets elevated, gets into the chamber. But the way the Scottish Labour Party works, an interim leader takes over and it's the second in command. Rejoice, it's Jackie Baillie. She has tried on 3. I got it wrong. I said 4 in a VC earlier on. She has tried 3 times. I repeat, 3 times to become Scottish Labour leader in Holyrood. Always failed. But whoever wins usually makes her deputy because of the wealth of experience she's got. So she might actually become Scottish Labour leader in Holyrood. Just fucking end me. The Slovene women. Oh dear God. Oh, Reza. Oh my God. Emo idea. Reza, you genius. That's an emo idea. How would I go about making that? Any ideas on how to make Jackie Baillie into a Slovene as an emote? You know where to find me. My God. Andy might be able to help me. Maybe Jim. I could commission someone to make it, I suppose. Maybe able to do that. No, like I despise the woman. I really do. I was really, the polling was a bit up and down for Dumbarton during the election. I thought, are we going to get rid of her? Is she going to get booted? Dumbarton, come on, do me proud. No, thanks, Dumbarton. Technically, it wasn't Dumbarton itself didn't vote for her, like parts of it did. It's the Boundary Scotland. They fiddled with the edges, like the boundary closer to Glasgow goes closer to the centre of the one, like the one that's closest to Glasgow. Essentially, they couldn't really fiddle with that one, but the one on the going up the west coast, essentially, they kind of fiddled with that a bit and brought in half a street, which was weird. And I thought, I don't like that. That looks fucking dodgy as hell. And guess what? I was correct. And she got voted back in by that, the change to the boundary on the opposite side of Dumbarton. Right, but you know the Boundary Commission, they changed the way the boundary for Jackie Bailey's constituency for Holyrood. It looked, when I saw what they were, when they finished it and they published the new seats, the new constituencies for like the constituency MSPs. I looked at that one where Jackie Bailey would be running, and I didn't like one part of it, like one edge of it. I said, why have they done that? They're meant to use polling as a sort of semi-guide. So Boundary Commission, right? The one. So this is the first time Boundary Scotland actually done this. Before that was just the Boundary Commission for the whole of the UK that was setting the boundaries for no matter what fucking if it was devolved or if it was South Commons. So it got devolved up to us for this election back in May. And I looked at the edges of it and I said, that doesn't look right. I'm not happy with the way that boundary looks there. Like the boundary on Hull for Dumbarton was pretty much the same. They just sort of changed the back third of the seat, essentially. And I thought, no, not liking that. Something doesn't look right to me here. And I was correct, and she got back in. Now, if they'd left it as the old boundary, she would have lost. So I am not saying political interference. I am not. It's just, it's measuring the population and the actual geographical size of the constituency. And they were trying to equalise it. They've done a piss poor job of the seat that I'm currently in now. Ivan Mickey got back in. He's in cabinet. It's all good. We managed to retain. So my previous MSP, Bob Doris, the constituency got chopped in half at the end of the road that I live on. And he took over the West End part of what was Glasgow North East. Well, it's Springburn and Maryhill. So it got chopped in half at a major junction down the road. And ours got extended well to the east. Well to the east that way, down there. And that area is majority Labour. Up here in Springburn and all the surrounding environs, we've consistently returned SNP, especially for Holyrood. So sending it to the east, even though they're trying to make it as 75,000 in each of the constituencies, they didn't. Ours was 73,000 before they changed it, and now it's only 58. They lopped off 15,000 votes and extended it 6 fucking miles. Make it make sense. And they changed 3 other ones in Glasgow in different parts of it. And I've went and reviewed them since the election, and it's all to get Labour people in, or to that side there, Labour. Didn't work for most of them. They all returned SNP, MSPs. Like the Boundary Commission for the last general election, changed it. We've now got a Labour MP. She will hopefully lose her seat. I don't like her. She was going to be voting, she was going to vote for the PIP changes. Hers is one of the most deprived and disabled constituencies in all the land, and she wanted to vote for it. Basically immiserating a good portion of her fucking constituents. Maureen, I hope you lose your fucking seat, by the way, the next general election. I really do. Coming after the most disabled and most deprived parts of the country. I mean UK-wide here, not just Scotland. With any fucking luck, she's gone. Fingers crossed. Oh, right, check my journal. Give me a minute. Boom. Naughty woman. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Why is it not letting me save it? No. Fuck it, I'll pin it. Yeah. You legend, thank you. That was delightful. Jackie Bailey as a Slitheen. For those of you who do not know, Slitheen was one of the bad guys in Doctor Who. 3 or 4 episodes, I believe. I can't remember if they appeared in Torchwood or not. What? That's removed. No, I've pinned it. Where is it? Yeah, I can get rid of you. Like bookmark. Yeah. Right, I'll need to go back in. Like, give us a second. Oh. No, I don't, unfortunately. Feel free to post them in chat and I can get... Oh, no, you're on YouTube. Um, there we go. And I could get it here. Right. Let us check. Oh, there we go. Yeah, let's read this one. Thanks, Andy. What? Oh, what the fucking... Right. Sorry about that. My tabs keep on... Oh, fuck. I do pay for this. Trust me on that one. Oh, no. No. No, no. Yeah, a minute. Oh, hydrate. Hi, Shanna. Thank you. Nerd. Hi, Morton. Right. What the hell? There we go. No. They did have some Scottish ancestry, but no. Right, there we go. Right, sign in. Oh, there we go. Oh, fucking, don't you dare. What the? Oh, God. What the? No. Oh, no, Armin. You pay. Right, fine.